And good morning, people. Welcome back to Might and Magic 10 Legacy. We are not in the vigil, we're below in Ker-Thal. We've found the temple. However, it is guarded, and well, I've come up to make sure my inventory is empty. And identify the items, of course. There's nothing too special here, if I remember correctly. 5 levels of the warfare skill. I'd rather have what I have, to be perfectly blunt. Although it's not too bad. How much difference would it make if I changed it instead of the might? $10 mana, and that's 93.76, 96.77. So it's pretty much the same, just a few extra points of damage. Yeah, I'll keep the might for the moment, although it does appear that the amount of damage that might is giving me isn't really that much, it seems. Oh well. We've also got a headgear of vitality here. You've got resistance to all, that's the main thing of that. 20 evade isn't too bad. You've got light magic, you've got axe skill, you've got two-handed skill. So I don't really need more health. This one, however, an additional point for the two-handed skill. If I wasn't losing a lot of resistance everywhere, I might consider it. But losing 9 resistance to everything except air, yeah, the one upgrade in two-handed skill is not really that. And 1 armor, which already have 50, isn't really that worth it. Heavy armor with 50 maximum mana though. That one is actually quite tempting. I'm not going to, because I think having the armor value is good, and I would be losing resistances in a lot of places, but and 220 mana I think is enough for me. And finally some light warding gauntlets, so nothing too special there. So yeah, a couple of interesting items, the two-handed and the maximum mana. I think that's actually the highest it can go, 50. I might be wrong, it might go up to 60, I'm not certain. But that's fine. Also, buy supplies, you can restock up to 12 here. So, there we go. But I need to get back down.
Secret passages. I'm starting to think those castle builders have way too much free time on their hands.
Yeah, I need to get back down to the temple, Ker-Thal's temple to Malassa. So I will meet you there. Okay, so here we are with our guards to the temple, you could say. There's a couple of ways you can do this. You can just take them on, run full force at them and fight them there. Or you could do what I'm going to do, which is, well, what I have done for pretty much the entire game. Lure them into a corner. I'm thinking it's this one or this one. Or here, or here. One of these two. So I don't have to fight everything at once. This is... I can still really take a few bits of damage. I should be fine, but I'd rather not. So let's lure them over this way, I think is the best way to deal with it. There's roughly around 10 enemies here, I'd say. Yeah, we'll go with 10. You are just going to fire at me. That should be fine. You wanted to do that, but okay. Okay, so we've got elite shades, we've got elite chakram dancers, we've got what's likely elite dark prophets here. So I should now, that's going to be a lot of vindictive, be okay. Let's make sure the Dark Prophet doesn't cast spells like Torpor. Kill the Chakram Dancer because, yep. And yes, level up for you. I would like... I need 510. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that from everything here, unfortunately. But I should be okay. Kill you, so there's no more Chakram Dancers, are there? No, just one more Dark Prophet. Okay, so heal party, Dark Prophet is next. Yep, that's that done, and well, now we can just kill the rest. Right. Make sure I don't take any more damage, and we're done. There we go. So not quite enough to level. You are 90 points off, which is 2 enemies, unfortunately. So nothing happening yet. But the temple here, and I pressed rest by mistake there.
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
Yeah, the temple is our final destination, I believe. Ah, Barrel.
I need to hit something.
Or an elite shadow watcher. Okay.
Stay down.
So you... What, I need 20 experience. Again, still going on the... Okay, I thought this was the... Apparently not. Okay, so we're still a little ways off the end. Ah, hello there. Water flows freely scroll, excellent. And why do I get the feeling I'm going to be ambushed sometime soon? purple liquid, that is destiny.
Yes!
But yeah, I did mention that this is a temple to Malassa. Same sort of reasoning as the Tomb of a Thousand Terrors. We are in that sort of environment. There you are.
Attacking from behind!
Lots of enemies over there, and we've got a faceless there, we've got a couple watchers over there, and a faceless over there. Luckily they both decided to cast Purge. And I didn't heal, did I? Okay, let's heal. Have you come towards me? I don't remember if you cast Torpor. I don't think you do. Dark Nova, Feeble Mind, and I need to kill at least 5 more. Okay, let's put Burning Determination up anyway.
Enemy is flanking us!
Faceless cast Feeble Minded. Okay. You need to heal yourself. Let's have you come towards me. You are pains. Right, so you're poisoned. You need to come towards me, so do that. Heal yourself, and now we can start killing ourselves on pain reflection. Yeah, this fight is a little bit more dangerous because you're on 3 sides, faceless on both, so I'm expecting a Dark Nova or 2. Speaking of 2, okay, heal party. I don't really care about the poison because I can't really deal with it. Right now I want to kill these out first. And, well, Iris, you almost died again. Right, you can die. So I only have to deal with these now. Let's heal party and chunk away health. Okay, there we go. Right. I need to cure poison. Okay, I think we're good, and I'm just going to rest up. And now we can... Well, I should have done that after I put points into endurance, because that's exactly where most of this is going. Arcane Discipline is finished now. Yep, and endurance. Yeah, so pretty much now until the end of the game you're going to finish up endurance. After that, I have no idea what I'm going to be putting into you. In fact, this level is the point where my notes in front of me right now stop. I've only catered up till level 33. So, yeah, I honestly don't know where I'm going after this point. Likely for Tina, likely going to be Mysticism, just for a few extra points of MP. Iris, likely going to be into Arcane Discipline. Shayla, likely going to be finishing up to Master Endurance. And possibly then into Arcane Discipline, although she doesn't really need it. I do have 2 points I can't use right now though. You don't need any less in the way of any more points in heavy armor. I can't get Grandmaster anyway, so there's no point reducing attack value penalty because she doesn't use it. I need to get the Endurance Expert before I can put more points into Endurance. Dodge, there's no point. The only thing I have left is either Crossbow, which really doesn't make much sense, or Arcane Discipline, so let's go with that. Might and Destiny. Might and Destiny, and of course the same. As for you, I think we're okay with Spirit now. And you don't really need that much more in the way of Destiny, so Vitality and Magic. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, so level 33, I actually expected to get this a little bit later than I have. So essentially the next few levels I'm going to be wondering what I'm going to be putting in. Okay, apparently that one wanted to play cheerleader. Dark blue, magic, that goes to Shayla.
Yes.
And a few little extra bits. Okay, when is our next ambush? Because you can be sure... Wow, there's a lot there. We're getting extremely close to this temple. He's not going to let us in without a fight. Anything around there? No. Feels too easy, doesn't it?
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
So we've got 2 Shades, 2 Chakram Dancers, 2 Dark Prophets, and I think I saw some Faceless behind there. Wouldn't be surprised if we get ambushed from, say, the right as well. Just so I don't move backwards over here.
Griggs, I need to hit something.
No? There you are. Of course, it wasn't. It was just too convenient that we wouldn't get ambushed from this way. It's just a couple of shades and a couple of shades in front. But yeah, they would not just allow us to go back this way. It just didn't seem right.
Yes. Strong.
Those shades, I think, are just going to stand there, though. Actually, no, they're not. They are going to die first. Just so the things back there don't just continuously come and I get, what, maximum of 5 enemies hitting me for the entirety of the fight. Should have one of the chakram dancers come up first, I believe. No, we get a dark prophet. You are not going to cast anything if I can have any say about it. I got a bit lucky that he didn't cast torpor, but he's dead now, so there's another possibility of a chakram dancer or a dark prophet. And it's a dark prophet. That is actually quite fine. You can heal yourself as well. I'm surprised that the faceless haven't come forward as well. At this point. And I know I saw a couple of chakram dancers. There you are. Right, so get some mana back. Right, you're down. So next up are a couple of Shadow Watchers. And finally, here comes the Faceless, the last horse in the race. If you look at it though, can I... Yeah, you're susceptible to memory gap. I completely forgot about that. You don't have any protection against the manipulation of mind. So that takes away Dark Nova, mindlessness, mindlessness? No, where are you? Feeble-minded and Purge. You are literally reduced to just physical attacks, which, sure, they're still quite intimidating with that, and having pain reflection, but at 27, okay, maybe a little bit, yeah, at 27 attack damage for my for that one attack, I honestly don't care about it. I have to keep that in mind because we are still going to be facing some Faceless. If this is where I think it is though, no, I want a new one. No, not quite. We are going down one more level. Ker-Thal, level 3. Now this is the level I was definitely thinking about. This level... Well, let's go forward and let it speak for itself. Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. Very pleased with our performance. What is Erebos meaning? And notice, no mask, but no face. He is the faceless, after all. Suppose you've earned an explanation. Once he had enemies he considered equals, as brilliant as they were ruthless. Michael, the Archangel, especially. When he finally laid the ambush that took his life, he felt a sense of accomplishment. But then, emptiness. Imagine a life without someone capable of challenging your mind, not smart enough to see through your schemes. Where's the point? You might therefore understand his glee, when soon after his own escape from the Tomb of a Thousand Terrors, Michael came back from the grave. But that feathered oaf, apparently that happened, returned only to die stupidly at the hands of members of lesser races. He died in the War of the Second Eclipse. I think it was that one. Or was that the one before? Timeline is a little bit hazy for me, but it did give him an idea. He decided that if he had no arch enemy, he'd make one. So it's not by chance that he was there in Scorpigal that first day we arrived, posing as Dunstan. He knew Morgan had his eyes on us, and it piqued his curiosity. Then, as I told you then, I thought you would make things more interesting. And we fared better than he hoped. Unfortunately, all things must come to an end, and we've become more annoying than entertaining. I don't know about you, but that tells me we've been doing a very good job. Everything that he wanted us to do, we've done well. However, we've got to him. He's vulnerable. He has no mask. He is in actual threat of dying. I think he's afraid of that. So now he's just calling it to an end. The old barbarian, Craghack, paid for his defiance with his life. Soon we'll be joining him. Not especially the thing I haven't planned. Don't need his mask to take our lives. No, he is still strong. Why do you think he used to be called the Master of Assassins? And he's gone. Yeah. We face Erebos. This is the time, this is the place. And a torn page. I'm going to die here, in the dark. The signal offers some protection against the Faceless's dark magic, but I won't be able to withstand their assaults much longer. If the light is victorious today, I pray my brothers and sisters can recover our souls and find a way to bring us back to continue fighting in Elrath's name.
This one is mine.
Yeah. He is the master of assassins. He is the master of shadows. Let's do this. We are in combat. As long as we are in this center room, we are constantly in combat, except for a couple of places, which we'll see later. We leave the room, we leave combat. The reason we're in combat consistently is because of that. Erebos will appear pretty much wherever and whenever. Always from behind. Backstab, I believe, is a guaranteed critical. So I cannot really get away from that. He also has another ability which is also annoying. There are two ways to kill Erebos. One, reduces health. One I'm not expecting to do. If I do, it won't be the one I actually show the ending to. But, well, I'll show the ending to it if I get it, but I doubt I will.
Brute force won't work. We have to find another tactic. Fast!
Thank you, Tina, for doing that. And yeah, Dark Restoration, full heal, and he disappears. We are still in combat. He can still appear whenever.
We're being attacked from the rear! Oh!
Such as that, and thank you for resisting. Is Dark Backstab dark? No, it's physical, and you resisted it. Not sure exactly how that happened, but yeah, we're going to put that up, and there he goes again. Being out here, you are in constant danger. You really don't want to be out here. However, you notice I'm no longer in combat. I am now in cover. Just being in here doesn't mean we're safe either. Yeah, elite faceless. Who set it up there? Essentially the same. I believe they have exactly the same skills. Once we kill it, we'll find out how much health it has. But let's make sure it doesn't do anything. Didn't check how much their pain reflection was, so let's check that. So 1731, less health for some reason, but pretty much double the attack damage. And 20% pain reflection. Okay. So essentially they just double in their actual attack power. So if I want to stop them casting spells, I do pay the price possibly of being hit harder. Okay, that's, to be honest, okay. But while we're in these types of rooms, we are safe. And there's another torn page. This is a message from her commander Eleora of the battleship Invictus. As per Michael's orders, we fell on the faceless city of Ker-Thal like a rain of fiery arrows. This bold tactic allows us to pierce through the faceless defences and strike right into the heart of their unholy city. However, the Invictus has crashed into the rocky crust above the inner sanctum and has now been overrun by enemy troops. Only 4 of us have managed to escape the wreck, taking the heart of the Invictus, the solar signal, to prevent it from falling into faceless hands. So a ship crashed here. Dark red, light that can go to Ray.
Yes!
And they removed a solar sigil, or sigil. Just so you know, those are angel blades. They're the blades the angels wield. And they're holding one of the 4 pieces of an angelic artifact. One of the 4 pieces of the solar sigil. So we've got a number of rooms with these solar sigils intact somewhere. Now I need to deal with this again. Okay, that's fine.
Brute force won't work.
I know.
Find another tactic. Fast.
And you have run off again. That is fine.
They're flanking us.
Just great. Now they're shooting at us.
Yeah, he comes up quite a bit. Actually, I wonder if that sticks. It's still on there.
Greg, I need to hit something.
And we are in combat not because of the room. Well, we are still in combat because of the room. But we're in combat because of these as well. We're still in the main room. Erebos can still pop up. Unfortunately, our way into the next room is blocked off quite heavily. There's an enemy on the other side of that room. Okay. Elite Dark Prophet. Yeah. And there was the other thing he does. Erebos also pops up at a range. He doesn't only pop up right next to you, he does pop up at range for a brief moment and will cast Dark Nova. He will do that once, then disappear. As you can probably guess, it's quite an annoying tactic. And Chakram Dancer. Okay, no Erebos this time. Curing any poison, any status effects, if you're not doing it for the entirety of the party in the turn, you're wasting turns. You need to get through these as quickly as possible. You need to get out this room. Luckily, these enemies are only coming at one way, but Erebos will ambush you. There is no doubt he will ambush you. Which is why I'm looking around. Okay. I could move forward, but I'm going to take this opportunity to get some mana back and just defend. Oh, we also have normal faceless for wonderful reasons. Yep, there he is. Casting Dark Nova and then disappearing. If this faceless didn't cast Feeble Mind at the same time, we would have actually seen it, but let's do that. Strange that he hasn't just popped up directly behind me or to the side with backstab. He sometimes does, and really you have to ignore everything that you're fighting to just get rid of him. Okay. And we're out of the room, so no more Erebos ambush. There should be dark blue magic.
Yes.
Thought there was another note in here. Maybe it's another room I'm thinking of. At the very least though, our second piece of the solar sigil. Okay, continuing on.
We're being attacked from behind. Oh.
Yeah, this is why I sort of brought along the potions. What's the best way next? Because we've got over there, and we've got there. You know what? Let's go over here. Dark Nova, there you are. Okay. Cure poison. Ah, backstab, right.
We have to find another tactic fast.
Does look like the torn armor has stuck though. So let's put Acid Splash on as well. And you notice we're not in combat now. This platform is fairly safe. Not completely though. You can rest on it.
Sorry to state the obvious, but watch your step.
Yeah, you could say that. But a torn page is over here. Our third one. And we already know that one. Nysa is dead. Felt her crying of despair and pain through the solar sigil, and it filled her heart with misery and anger. She was her friend, her comrade, her sister in arms. Maybe Hadril was right. Maybe breaking the sigil was a mistake. Maybe we should have used it, regardless of the price. All we had to do was recite the oration and invoke the general's name. Now we pick that up, though. Okay. We should be ambushed again here, I think. No? Okay, that's fine. I can just step here. I'm actually going to bring Cure Poison down, I think.
Well, thank you for that.
Yep, plenty more enemies is where that came from. The altar looks like it fell from the wrecked Angelic's ship, stuck in the rocks above. The solar sigil might fit in the cavity once completed. So I have 4 pieces of the solar sigil right now. The 2 pieces. I need, obviously, 2 more. I'm sure there was an ambush around here.
They're flanking us.
Not from Erebos. Maybe it's once I get the entirety of the sigil. That might be it. Oh, hello there. Yeah, you can obviously see why Erebos is exactly what he has. He does hit fairly hard, but he has a full heal, so he is almost impossible to defeat normally. Heck, even with a 631 critical, I would need 2 of them. And I haven't seen Ray critical twice yet, unfortunately. But we've got more enemies. They are coming towards me, so I'm just going to sit here. Yeah, Erebos is going to pop up. I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. But I'd still rather have them fight, just fight on one side with Erebos popping up, maybe on another quickly, than fighting them all together. Skull crack. No Erebos, excellent. Okay. The less I see Erebos in these big engagements, the better. Skull crack. Everyone else attack Erebos. Just get rid of him. Dark Prophet? Yeah, Dark Prophet now. Okay. Tina didn't get any experience. That is fine. Let's get rid of that. And take on the Shades, I suppose. You're going to take the opportunity to use a bit of mana to heal. Okay. You might think me paranoid for looking around and seeing if Erebos is going to turn up. But do you blame me? I must admit, this is probably the most nerve-wracking I've been in any fight so far. It's not because I should be fine with everything that's going on, but the fact that he just pops up like that. Especially with 2 Dark Prophets that can do torpor, which I really should just do that now, because there's 2 of them. Especially when one actually did do that. Mana regeneration, just do that. And they're still coming. Still got 1 more Dark Prophet, another Chakram Dancer, and Erebos, who's possibly going to show up at a few points in time. Okay, you're dead. Okay, you're doing Dark Nova. That is fine. I'm actually just going to cure that. Right. Celestial Armor. We're going to do that. Kill you. Right. Dark Prophet. Okay, we should be in the clear now. Dark Nova. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. Right. This is actually what I bought all these Darkness Ward things for, but I haven't really had too much of an opportunity to to use them. And we're in the clear again. Whew. Let's rest. Still 6 days of 6 rations of food, which is good. Purple liquid goes to Ray as normal. So, our 3rd piece of the solar sigil. So far, so good. We've got 1 more, which I believe is over there, but we are going to be stuck outside with another fight, unfortunately. Hello, Erebos. That's not exactly a backstab, but that is fine. Thank you for the block. And safety? Not quite. Sounds like normal music though, so once we get through these faceless, I think we're on a safe area. So you are going to come towards me, and really I should have put it here. Yeah, I probably should have put it there. Everyone's poisoned though, so I might as well just ignore it. You don't do torpor, so let's make sure you don't cast Dark Nova. Skull crack one of you, skull crack the other, skull crack the third. So let's face it, their physical attacks are nothing. You're dead. Okay. Well, I was sort of hoping to kill you, but guess we're having another Dark Nova to the face. But yes, this platform is safe. So we're going to rest up here. One more solar sigil, please. I suppose we should go and get it. Yeah, I suppose we should. Come on, Erebos, I know you wanting to poke your head out.
Enemy is backing up.
You are... I believe one more space I would have been fine. Right. Music. Normal music. So I am in a safe spot. Erebos will not come up from behind me. So everything you hear is on its own. Okay. That I can deal with. Okay, so we've got Chakram Dancer and Dark Prophet. Chakram Dancer dies first. Probably should have had Burning Determination up, but we'll do that now. Skullcrack. Right. Hill Party. Just take you out with that, I think. Apparently, oh wow, my pack filled up fairly fast, didn't it? Let's get some mana back. Do that. And Chakram Dancers. No one weak, excellent. Skullcrack the Dark Prophet, kill the Chakram Dancer. I think I'm going to have the Dark Prophet do something this time. Yeah, and you took that opportunity to just hit me normally. Okay. I certainly don't mind that. So I've got 2 more shades, a chakram dancer, what looks like 2 more dark prophets, and a faceless at the very back. Oh, and
That hurts!
a couple more faceless wanting to join the party. Yay. Mana. Okay, so I think we've got to the end of the Dark Elves. These are the last 3. Sure. Why not? And as much as I want to kill this shade right now, I'm not actually going to. I'm going to let these faceless come a bit closer. Actually, I'm just going to kill the faceless and let that shade live, just so I don't have to fight 2 at the same time. Let's make sure you don't cast anything. You're dead, and defend. Okay, I think we're good. Strangely, that one at the back hasn't moved yet. I'm wondering if it's actually in combat or not. Guess we'll find out. No, it hasn't actually moved, so I don't think it's actually in combat with me. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, feel free to cast Dark Nova. I'm only going to move here and move forward. Regenerate. Make sure you don't cast anything, and we should be fine now. And we are done. Whew. And our last torn page piece. Let's throw those away. Don't need them. That can go. Actually getting some fairly high price stuff. Too fat. Let's get that. Get that. Grab the 2 dragon shields and the dragon armor. Okay. So that can go. That can go. And that can go. Okay. White liquid is perception. That can go to you, and I haven't healed this poison, have I? And we haven't looked at the torn page either. This place is a maze, defying comprehension or logic. We have to go separate ways to increase our chances of finding a way out. Each of us will carry a piece of the sigil. Lieutenant Hadderell is not happy with this decision, as he's been advocating using the sigil to activate the Invictus one last time, generating a wave of life powerful enough to destroy any faceless caught in its path. But unleashing such a power would have killed many of our own troops as well, and that isn't acceptable. Any faithless. Does that include a certain error boss? I suppose the best thing we can do is find out. But we have all the pieces now. We have the completed solar sigil. It's given off a bit of light compared to its four pieces. Now all we need to do is get it to its control matrix and activate it. This is the only choice we have. Brute force is not working against our boss. Well, it could if I got really, really lucky. But let's just say it is not working. We need another way. Next time, we reach the matrix. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.